Cllr Seaton, would you like to respond to the question from Councillor Fowler relating to executive decision made in relation to Carillion?
Thank you, Mr Mayor, and thank you for your question, Councillor Fowler. The executive decisions relating to the procurement of works from Carillion have been signed off by the Cabinet Member for Education, Skills and University in consultation with myself, Cabinet Member for Resources, in line with the Constitution. I presume, Councillor Fowler, in asking how much money has been borrowed and paid, you do not want that I go back and repeat all the successful projects, such as Hampton Gardens School, which, by the way, was funded by the EFA under the Free School Programme. Rather, you probably want that I focus on the Jack Hunt School, which is the current one. The executive decision for that was signed in May 2017. Contract, I believe, was signed in June 2017. Contract value was £6.6 million, with £500,000 contributed by the school. The profit warning given by Carillion was in July 2017. Upon identification of the issue on the 10th of July, I asked for a list of projects, costs and the project status. I highlighted the need for inclusion on our corporate risk log. The contract had already been agreed well before the profit warning, and start on site was just 2 weeks later on the 24th of July. I'm sure members will appreciate Councillor Holditch, with the Director of Legal and Director of Resources, met on the 17th of July, just a week after we were advised of the issue, with the Group Finance Director of Carillion. We received a formal letter of reassurance and commitment to Peterborough City Council. I'm sure Councillor Fowler will understand that whilst the profit warning signals an issue, it is not an uncommon thing. It does not necessarily mean stop everything, and clearly in this case there was no way of doing that. Whilst Carillion has subsequently been involved in 2 design projects, payment has only been made for work delivered. We own the designs, no borrowing has been involved, and cheques have been established at key stages, given the profit warning, before any further work requests were issued. At Jack Hunt, to date, £3.1 million has been paid, with the last stage payment on 3rd of January, based on a valuation mid-December 2017. Thank you, Mr Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Seaton. Councillor Fowler, do you have a supplementary question?
I have got a supplementary question, Mr Mayor. I wondered, thank you very much, first of all, for the response there, Councillor Seaton. My question is very simple. It is, will you now be writing to your Conservative masters at Whitehall to record your disappointment regarding their negligence in spotting the crisis coming down the line? And can you assure myself in this chamber that this authority will not be losing any money in the coming months or years in relation to any contracts or relations with Carillion? Thank you.
Councillor Seaton.
Dear me, Mr Mayor, and Councillor Fowler, you've just left the Labour Party. You weren't there very long.
Point of order, Mr Mayor. You know the rules.
Order.
There is a point, Mr Mayor, because it was the Labour Party. It was the Labour Party who delivered the vast majority of PFI contracts. No wonder he's known as Councillor Okey Cokey. In, out, shake it all about. It's a rubbish question.
Mr Mayor, you're in a position to tell people how to conduct themselves.
I am
Please do
indeed.
so.
And Councillor Seaton, if you bear it in mind, let's play fairly, as we keep saying.